Microphone check 1 2. I go by the name of DJ B Moss. This is another episode of Undiscovered ATL, man. And I have a very special guest in the building. But before I get started on the special guest, been knowing this artist for about a few weeks now, right? She performed at a few of my shows already. Did a crazy job at the Christmas for the Culture event. Everybody, I want to introduce to y'all. Just Jas, what's good?
Hey, what's up?
Jas, talk to me. So, like, one of the first things I like to talk to the artists about, or the people that get interviewed on the platform, is more so like, just give me a backstory. Like, where you from? What brought you to Atlanta if you're not from Atlanta? And what's your future plans on everything?
Okay, so I'm actually was born and raised here in Atlanta. I'm a singer, songwriter. I've been singing since I was about 9 years old. Yeah, I'm 27 now, so it's over 10 years. So yeah.
Word. So, all right. So you say you born and raised from Atlanta. What's out of town?
Decatur.
Okay. So, for one, being a female artist in Atlanta and being an artist from Atlanta, do you feel like it's a lot harder for you as a female and an artist from Atlanta to get more so noticed versus the people that's not from Atlanta that just come here and just blow up out of nowhere?
I feel like nowadays it's about who you know.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes it hard for the people that actually have talent. Not saying that those, that have been put on don't have talent, but for me, I mean, it has been hard because, like I said, it's about who you know. But in times has changed now. Like, it's about social media and how many views you have. Mm-hmm. They don't really focus so much, on the talent. So it is hard.
So with let's harp on the social media thing. You say you're 27, and I'm a little older than you. I'm 35, so like I remember back when like social media wasn't really a big thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then like niggas just started blowing up off social media, like out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Was you one of the people that kind of caught on to the wave and started like trying to figure out how to put music out on social media first, or was it like I'm just gonna post my pictures?
Yeah, because actually a lot of people don't even know this, but before I became a solo artist, I was actually in a singing group.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
So I was in a singing group. It started off with 2, ended off at 4, back to 2, and now it's just me. So for the longest, it was kind of hard for me to release music because of that. I was so dependent on those people I was in a group with. Right. I was kind of just trying to find my way, as a solo artist. Right. So I'm just now, honestly, most recently, the past 2 years, have been on social media. I've been in my head a lot. I'm an overthinker. So I've been trying to just break out of that and just,
Would you being an overthinker, has that hindered you from, like saying like, oh, I want to post this picture. Oh, I can't post it. Like,
definitely, especially when it comes to my music. I'm a perfectionist, and I'm always writing. I'm always in the studio, but because I'm always in my head, it took me so long to release music. Like, even when I was in a group, we were recording, but we never really released anything. My first project I actually released last year, and that was my first time ever releasing anything.
All right. So first project comes out, right? Because I got to ask this question. Were you super nervous? Like, how long did it take you to do this with you being a perfectionist?
It took me, honestly, probably like 2 years to write the project that I released last year. Okay. I kind of just got over myself and was like, you need to put something out.
It took 2 years to write the project.
Yeah.
Not record it.
Not record it.
Just write.
Just writing it. Because it's like I would, I'm just always in my head. I'm like, nah, that's not good enough. And then I was just like, Jas, like, eventually you're going to have to put something out. Like, people want to hear you. Like, I was tired of doing cover songs and stuff like that. Like, I wanted people to, know me as an artist as well.
100%. So, like, tell me about the time, you here in Atlanta. I said, I'm not from Atlanta. I'm from Mississippi originally, but I live here in Atlanta, of course, because I want to, I seen the perks of living here. Has there ever been a time that you like, oh, I'm in Walmart or I'm at the mall and I ran into, or not even ran, you seen a celebrity, you like, oh, should I walk up to them or should I not? Like, has there ever been a time where, you seen that have ever happened to you?
Yes. Actually, this just happened probably like 2 or 3 days ago. I went to Trap City Cafe and I saw T.I.
And I'm like, so you saw Tip. All right, cool. What happened?
I'm just like, should I just go up to him? But I didn't want to like.
He had a lot of people with him?
he was just chilling, honestly. It was just
By
like
himself?
him, Tiny, and like a couple people that had a table and everything that was eating, you know, having a good time.
Oh, that's dope. Okay.
But I didn't want to like go and just make it weird. I don't know, but that's me again in my head. So I had my friend like, you know, act as my manager right now. Go talk to him and see, you know, if I can perform tonight. But yeah. That was the only
dope.
time.
That's dope. I never ran the tip. I was in Walmart one time and I ran the chili from TLC.
Oh.
Yeah, she was just like she was by herself, just shopping.
Oh my God.
Like look like a regular person.
Yeah.
like you realize you chilly.
Right.
She just chilling, man. I also see I was driving one time, it was like 4:30 in the morning, and I seen Usher at the red light.
Oh my gosh.
So like Atlanta is one of these cities where like you know you gotta hop on opportunities when you see opportunities and everything like that. What would you say is one of the best opportunities you had so far being in Atlanta, being an artist? Period. You don't have to be here, but anywhere.
Yeah. Honestly, just of recent, I've been performing a lot, and that's something that I did not do in the past. And so I feel like me performing a lot, I've been getting a lot of more opportunities.
Okay.
You know, which led me to this interview. This is my first interview as an artist. This is my first interview.
Okay. I'm
So
excited.
it's like,
Appreciate it.
yeah. So it's like, you know, and I got some more opportunities that I can't speak about, but I feel like, you know, me performing a lot, just putting myself out there, speaking to people, being more social has led me to other opportunities.
So, with you having these opportunities, like what's more important, just performing and just getting out there, or really like staying and networking and building your platform?
I feel like both, because for one, I want people to see me. So, and then also I want to, you know, have people remember me. So it is important to, you know, perform, of course, and then also network and socialize and connect with, you know, these people, because you never know who somebody knows.
Right.
So I feel like it goes hand in hand. Both are important.
No doubt. Talk to me about your family. Like, are they more supportive of you, like doing music, or are they more like, girl, you know, you need to chill with that music thing, like it ain't gonna work? Because I know how my family was. So like how supportive is your family?
So my family is actually very supportive. I think when I was a little younger, like straight out of high school, my dad, he was like, okay, it's time to, you know, go to college, go to school.
Yeah.
But I always knew like music was my passion. That's exactly what I wanted to focus on, it, what I want to do. And so, I mean, now, of course, I'm 27. He can't really tell me what to do. But, you know, they support me. They see that, you know, how passionate I am about it, how serious I am about it. And, yeah, they see me, you know, chasing my dreams. So they're like, hey.
Have you ever did anything outside the city of Atlanta?
No.
Like, would you love to do something outside the city of Atlanta?
Yes.
I got a show in Savannah coming up soon.
Of course,
Yeah, I got a show in Savannah. Lou, we gonna set that up for her real quick, like for real. Like you too as well. But like I want to be my job and Scott Moore's job as well. Like we both do the same things, but more so like I do it mainly down here, and he does it, you know, a lot in New York.
Right.
But he came down here. He moved down here. He wants to like build his platform. Now I'm not moving to New York. It's too many people up there. But for the most part, like we do shows all over the country. You know, and like my job is to really just help artists that I really want to see working. Like I really want to help build job platform, because the more people that I help become successful, the more successful people can become. Right. So like the thing about it is with me, I don't know how many other opportunities that you have from other people, but sometimes you have people in this game that just don't have the best interest at heart for the artist. Have you ever had an opportunity, well, a situation, I ain't gonna say opportunity, situation where like you just felt like, yo, these people ain't who they said they was?
Yes. This was probably like 5 or 6 years ago. I remember me and my sister had went to Lenox Mall, and she ran into some guy that claimed that he was a manager and he knew all these people and, you know, whatever. So eventually, you know, we met up with him. We met his whole entire family. He invited us to the studio one day, and actually Jay Holiday was there.
Okay, dope.
So I sang for him or whatever, and then, you know, he kind of asked me like, okay, so this is something that you want to do. You know, I can set this up. I can set studio time up for you. I can give you this. I can give you that. But you got to do something for me. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Right.
We know how that goes.
Yep. So I was just okay. No. And I was young, so I feel like he was, trying to play on that and think that I'm just naive and I'm so hungry for it that I would do anything.
Oh my
No,
God.
I'm smarter than that.
So, so crazy. Like, I would love to harp on that situation. Being a woman in this industry is a lot harder for women because it's like niggas gonna be niggas, man. Like
Yeah.
we gonna be. It's like, and sometimes it's harder for women because y'all are looked at more as a piece of meat than y'all are as an artist.
Right.
Have you went through a lot of that growing up as an artist, or?
That was just that one situation.
situation.
Yeah, I've had people, tell me they're gonna do something and just never do it. But that was that only, that one time that
Okay.
it went like that.
So, talk to me about your music. You have a couple songs. Let me go to my folder that you performed on. And hold on, say jazz that you performed on at the show. If you
Yes.
don't, can you like talk to me more about your song? Was it "Believe Me"?
Over easy.
Oh, over
Yeah.
easy. Gotcha. So, talk to me about that. What's the inspiration of that record?
Okay, so
Just Jazz, there you go.
I make a lot of love music, and it's always based on the relationships that I go through. So that was another one of those. It was just, somebody just telling me something, but then doing something else, like, making me feel like this other person was worth more than me. And it's just like a one-time thing with that person. So it was just like stop trying to like treat her like she's me, especially since I've been around longer. We're actually dealing with each other. It's just not worth it. So
Was that on the project that you released?
my EP,
Yeah.
no, that song is not. That's my new single that I released like 2 months ago.
So you're gonna put that on a project, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So when should we be expecting the new project? Hopefully not 2 years from now.
No. I've been working. I'm just going back and forth where it's like, do I want to do another EP or album?
Right.
My friends are like, just do another album. Like, don't even try to, do another EP. So hopefully within the next couple of months.
Okay. Is there somebody that in the industry that you just feel like, yo, I would love to work with this person?
My number one is Brandy.
Brandy?
Yes.
What? Oh,
I
that's
grew up
dope.
on her.
That's dope. Why Brandy?
Because it's like, I don't know if it's, growing up, I always listened to her music and I fell in love with, I'm an R&B singer. So it's like, R&B music is not how it used to be. Like the stacking of the vocals, the ad-libs, the backgrounds, the harmonies, like all of that, it just does something to me. So Brandy is just, I always try to imitate her too. So it's just like.
So like, was she somebody that you looked up to mainly in the music industry, like growing up?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. What would happen if you were to do a song with Brandy? Would you like for an example? It happens. You do a song with Brandy. You let her do the first verse, or you doing the first verse?
Honestly, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. She can do the first verse, and I'll be cool with doing the ad libs and the backgrounds. Honestly.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you let her be the song.
I could just add that extra jazz to it.
Oh, that's
make
dope.
it
That's
jazzy
dope.
up.
You think nowadays in the industry, you think it's easier for artists to get on or harder for artists to stay on?
I'm in between. I say both. I feel like, cause nowadays people get on like, it could be like a trendy song, like on TikTok or something. But after that song, like they don't have nothing else. It just so happens that they had that one trendy song that popped and went viral. So yeah, I feel like both. It's hard to get on and to stay on, especially if you don't have like, I feel like being an artist, you have to have like the full package. To me would be like passion, talent, personality. A lot of these people don't have that.
A lot of these people make it and don't have it.
Yeah.
How do you think they're staying on without the talent?
Money? Like, I don't know.
You said that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said that money can be a make or break with a lot of people. Also relationships. How important is it building relationships to you in the industry?
I mean, yes, that's important. Because like I said, you just never know, who somebody knows. So building any relationship to me, is important.
So relationships to me is more important. To me. I can't speak for anybody else. A lot of times relationships to me is more important than money.
Yeah.
I built my whole everything off, relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like even the studio. Like I met somebody who was like, yo, you might want to talk to see if you can get a studio space. And I wasn't even trying to like build the studio. I was just using this for storage. And then it just happened to be like, yo, I want to get into the podcast game and, help interview these artists and everything like that. With me, I want to make sure I try to help our artists the best way I can. Have you ever encountered a situation, well, other than my situation and Scott's situation, but what other situations that you have that actually like helped you grow as an artist?
So I work at the Boys and Girls Club.
Okay,
So
see, look at that. All right, we can hop on that too.
Yeah, so that's like a nonprofit organization, and I feel like meeting my executive director. She was actually signed to Grand Hustle back in the day.
What?
Yes, and she still has some of those connects. So it's like me telling her, my passions and
Was she
everything.
rapping or singing?
She was rapping.
What?
Yeah. And so me telling her my passion and everything, she was able to reach out to a couple of people, like to see if because I don't have a manager right now. So to see if anybody can manage me. She's been helping me. She's actually been able to get me out of my head a lot. She's been pushing me. Don't overthink it, just do it. That is probably a situation that has helped me, to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Consistent. Consistent.
That is dope. Like I'm sitting up here like, oh whoa, you low key have like the plug, kind
Yeah.
of working with you. And everything. That's dope. You say your family is very supportive of you. Has any of them ever did music?
No.
And so where was the inspiration at that got you was like, fuck it, I want to do it?
I think because growing up, how I first knew that I could sing, my cousin, she had like this karaoke machine. And it comes with the CDs with the songs already on there.
She said CDs. I get it. I'm a little older, so I get it.
Yeah, and so I didn't know any of the songs on there. So I would just sing it how I would hear it or how I think it went. And she was just like, you can sing. So since then, I just, and I have a good ear too. So I can hear myself. So I'm like, I can really sing and I really like, enjoy doing it. So I think from there is really what inspired me. And then also like I said, Brandy, like all the R&B groups, SWV, all of them really just inspired me.
Would you be against working with any rappers in the industry? And if so, like who would you like to work with? Rappers?
No, I wouldn't be against it. Let me see some rappers. Honestly, because I listen to rap, but not really. Let me think of some. Maybe Lil Baby.
Okay.
Yeah, Lil Baby. Young Thug. Oh, I like Drake.
Okay.
I like Drake. Definitely Drake.
Of course. Do you think it's harder for female artists to break in the industry over the male counterpart?
Trying to think. I mean,
in today's age, because maybe 10 years ago it was only Nicki 10 years ago, damn near. Now
right,
it's like a whole bunch of y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you saying like rap?
No,
or
just
period?
Period.
Okay.
Well, cause I don't know, cause like, of course rap, cause that's mainly what you see now.
Right.
But like, I don't even really see a female R&B artist that even came out. Right. If they do, they don't last long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know why. Like I think about people like Ella May, and I love Ella May. You know what I'm saying? But SZA to me is the only one that's consistent.
Yeah.
Then you got Jhené Aiko, but at one point she was like nowhere to be found.
Right.
And I would like to understand what is it about the R&B artists or even just female artists, period, where like they just
Stop. I don't know. I mean, and Summer Walker is another good one too.
Summer. I forgot about Summer. But hell, she
Right. Yeah. I feel like maybe they're just kind of like testing other genres, and we're kind of just stuck on like them being an R&B artist, so that's what we're looking for. Because honestly, like LMA was a good example. I'm not sure like what other genre, but like her, for instance, you might find her like on a not soft rock, but like a pop song or something like that. But you're only focused, but you only know that she's an R&B singer. So maybe that's why, because I don't go to look for pop music, or I mean, that's just me personally.
Same here.
I look for R&B music. So maybe that's why, because they're just, dibbling dabbling in all other avenues, and then we're just focused on what we think they should be. Or
You think R&B is dying?
Yes.
And why is that?
Because it's only trendy music. It's not real like R&B music. For me, I feel like R&B to me is like things that I can feel in my soul, and it's relatable music. But not only that, it's real things. It's real situations, and that's why I brought up Summer Walker. Like everything that she writes is real. Everything that I write is real. Like I've done it, whatever. It's not just because it's relatable, even though it is, but it's actually coming from a real place.
Right. Would you be against having other people write your music?
It's like yes and no, only because like I feel like I won't be able to like tap into those feelings if it wasn't my own. But then again, if I can relate and it's something that I can feel, then I should be able to. So no, I'm not against it.
So if a label came to you right now, it's like, hey, look, we love your sound, but we gotta let this person write for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even relate to no disrespect. Let's say it's just this white older guy that just has no idea about our culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he wrote a lot of music for people. Would you be against it?
I feel like I want to be able to make music that makes me happy.
Right.
So I probably wouldn't do it because I mean I've been an independent artist for this long. I mean, if the opportunity is for me, it will present itself. And just because one door closes doesn't mean another one opens. So
there you go.
I'm into whatever makes me happy.
So what does make you happy?
So
Outside of music.
Oh. I was just about to say music. Outside of music, what makes me happy? Okay, so I like to give. I'm a giver. I wear my heart on my sleeve, so it's like, I give and give. But seeing other people happy, honestly, and seeing other people do what makes them happy.
100%. Well, shoot, I think I asked all my questions that I needed for the day. One of the things I guess to finalize everything, because I usually like ask artists this, what is one way that my platform can definitely help you grow as an artist?
So, being that this is my first interview as an artist, a lot of people that knows me, that I went to school with, that don't know me, they'll be able to get to know me a little bit deeper. Because I did say a lot of things people don't know, like me being in a group and, how I was able to get over that and become myself, be myself. So this is another way for exposure for me.
Would you ever get back in the group?
No. No.
Is it because like you just like, you don't feel like you don't have full creative control, or just more so like?
I think that's what it used to be, but I feel like now I'm happy like being a solo artist. I know exactly what I want, what my goals are. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work out. I wouldn't be happy.
Well, Just Jas, I believe that is all the questions I definitely have for you today, man. Before we close out, say for the camera your IG, your IG on Instagram, your IG, your tags, and all that stuff for social media, if you don't mind.
Okay. All right. So y'all can follow me on Instagram at Just Jas Music, JustJasMusicX, and you can download all my music on all platforms at Just Jas.
Just Jas, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
About me, no, I don't understand. How am I supposed to believe anything you say? If you love me, wanna be with me, you wouldn't do me this way. Lie after lie, please don't waste my time. I gotta know what's up, 'cause I ain't got time for this shit. I ain't dealing with it. You got me so fucked up.